No one cares about you, slut. I want to ask a Catholic a question right now. Shut up.
Yo, bitch, your tongue is faster than your brain.
Okay, yeah,
Just slow down.
Timothy 2:12. Women shall not speak; they rather shall remain silent. Anyway, shut up. Shut up. You're fat and you're fucking on here because you're fat and you get no male
Oh,
attention
bro,
at
you're
all.
British, mate.
Yeah, I'm British. Anyway, and you're a fucking black man.
Do
Shut
you
up. You're fat.
denounce? Do you
How about
denounce the
you
Church
take
of
care of
Satan,
your
sir?
teeth?
She's fat. Like she's fat. If she weren't fat, she would not be on there.
Do you
Like, literally.
denounce the royal family, the Church of Satan?
Of course, I do.
All right, you're free to speak.
So, is there a Catholic in there? Actually, I mean, I'm
What's
not
your
listening to a fat
question?
bitch.
What's your question? They're all Catholics in here. What's your question?
I mean, the fat bitch is not a Catholic.
What's your question?
My question is, in the papacies, does it say that? In the papacies, does it say? What the fuck, man? Tell this.
Can you
Timothy
fix your mic?
2:12.
Cause like your mic isn't very clear, or it's just the way you speak. I don't know.
Okay,
I
so
don't know which one.
Timothy 2:12. Women shall not speak; rather, they shall remain silent. Let's go on that premise, right?
Bro, can you speak the English?
All right, yeah. What's your question?
My question is, in the papacies, does it say we should not associate with Jews?
In the papacy?
Yeah.
What does the papacy have to do with anything about the Jews?
What the fuck is a paper?
The papacy says that we shall not associate with Jews.
Are you saying prophecy?
The prophecy or the papacy?
The papacy.
What the fuck is a papacy?
What?
Are you fucking dumb?
Educate me.
So do you have like a particular papal announcement or an encyclical or something that a pope has said?
Oh, so you're one of these leftists who wants citation.
I like that.
Bro, can't even give a citation. The fuck?
Do
Oh
you actually
man.
want me to get you the citation?
Are you
Bro,
one of these
why do
like
you even mention
Give me your.
something if you
undisciplined
cannot
I will
moral
back
give
it
you the.
up?
I
aviators or
will go
something?
off and I will give you. I will give you it. Don't worry. I'll give you it. One
Yeah,
second.
go for
Fuck,
Google search,
what a fucking
buddy.
lefty fuck, man. What the fuck, man?
Bro, you're not being a lefty if if you're just critical, okay? Did you find the source, buddy?
Yo, what a loser, dude. William Cobbett.
Yo, he couldn't back up his claim and he's British. That's a double loss. Lost while being British. And what is his profile picture even?
I
Who's
don't
this
know,
guy?
some weird British
Is
dude.
he supposed to represent something that you support? Let me guess off of his
He's a
image.
Freemason.
Yeah, but I bet this guy's probably some rich guy and he tries to associate with him so that he feels special. Am I right, William? Is this like a coal mogul that
I mean,
maybe
like,
has
we
a
can go
business?
back to like Pius the fucking 15th, right? Or you can go to like even like Martin Luther wrote a book called The Jews and Their Lies. Like, are you like ignorant to this stuff or not?
Are you
What the fuck?
drunk?
He's
No,
Are
drunk.
you
you
made a
fucking?
claim. We're
Are you
asking for
sober?
clarification about your claim. Do you
I can
have
post.
any reference that you can back up with your
Yes.
claim? Okay, where is it?
Have you heard of Martin Luther?
Of course, yeah. So what
Yes.
does
Are you
Martin Luther
familiar?
have
With,
to do with papal claims?
right, hold up. Let's
The
hold up.
fuck,
I want to get
dude,
to
you're
the
just
paper.
gish galloping all over the fucking place, sir. Can you
Hold up,
say what you fucking mean and mean what you fucking say? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Bro,
Is
this
this
is
I
not
will
how your
get.
one, bro. You
fucking
can
British
I
parents
substantiate
will
fucking
them.
get.
raised you, motherfucker?
I will get to the papacy again. But have you read the book, "The Jews and Their Lies" by Martin Luther?
No, I haven't, because I don't give a
Have
shit
you
about Martin
heard? Have
Luther.
you heard of that book before?
Yes, I have. He was an
Oh.
anti-Semite.
I
I know
haven't.
this.
What is wrong with being anti-Semite?
What do you mean? What's wrong with? Because it's anti-Christian to be anti-Semitic.
So is Jesus? Jesus was an anti-Semite.
Have you ever heard of? Have you ever heard of Marcion? Marcionism or
No,
Marcion?
Mercy, yeah, I'm Mercy and Chauvinist.
No, Marcion. Marcionism. Are you familiar with this? It's an early
You
church
realise
heresy.
that? Have you read? Right, so we go
Excuse me,
to Matthew
sir. Have
20.
you heard of Marcionism? It's an early
No,
church heresy. No?
no.
Okay. Well then, sir, you don't have a claim, sir.
I can give you verses where Jesus Christ was
Excuse
an
me,
anti-Semite.
sir. Marcionism.
Have you? So we just go back to Revelations 2:9 and 3:9.
Yeah, you're a fucking idiot, dude.
John 4:88.
Are you a Protestant? Are you Lutheran?
Matthew 25.
Are you a Lutheran?
I'm a Christian, sir.
Do you accept the first seven ecumenical councils?
I accept that only white people can be Christian. I'm a Christian identity, sir.
Oh boy.
Yeah, yeah. Oh boy.
Oh Lord.
Oh boy. You're not a Christian.
Christian
I am a.
Adventist.
You're just LARPing around. You're just cosplaying as a Christian.
Let's go to Matthew 25.
You're
Let's
just
go to
LARPing
Genesis.
around.
Let's go to Genesis 3:15.
Yeah. Oh my God. We're just gonna do a bunch of freaking propositional like scriptural interpretations.
You haven't read them before.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, did someone receive an Xbox notification?
If you had like a,
Uh,
if you like, I have a daughter, right? But if you had a daughter, would you allow your daughter to marry a black man?
Yes.
what the heck is that?
Be honest. Be honest. You can go on mute and you can fucking lie. But you realise, yeah, that the Jew is the problem, and realise that Martin Luther wrote a book, The
So, are
Jews
you
and
familiar
Their
with
Lies.
Marcionism? Excuse me,
You
sir.
fucking,
You could just
you're,
Google it right now.
you're a
So
cunt.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. You've been so far.
Here's the fucking thing, yeah. I bring up
You've
a
had
claim,
about
and the Jew, a
8 minutes
problem,
now
yeah,
to try to
and you shut
substantiate
up.
your claim, and you haven't fucking
Right?
substantiated your claim yet.
I give you the papacies, you ignore them.
What do you? You haven't given shit, dude. I'm fucking recording this conversation. It's gonna go on the fucking YouTube. Show how fucking
I don't
anti-Semitic you
consent.
fucking like
It's
white
okay because I'm on
Christian
fucking YouTube.
wannabes
It's fucking the
I
least
wannabe.
of
consent
anti-Semitism in the
processing
UK.
of
I
You're
don't give a
not a
data.
fuck.
Christian. Your claim is that papacy is anti-Semitic. Okay, my claim
Yeah,
is
yeah.
that you're not a
The
Christian, sir.
papacies clearly
Okay,
say,
you
oh,
haven't been able to substantiate your claim. I can substantiate my claim. Have you ever heard of Marcionism?
the papacies say, do not
Sir,
associate
sir,
with the
sir,
Jews.
do you deny or reject my claim? You are not a Christian.
I reject your claim
Okay, on what grounds?
on the grounds I have read the papacies where it says, do not
You
associate
have
with
not
Jews.
yet
Are
substantiated your fucking claim, sir. Stop being
you a leftist?
self-referential.
Oh, I need
No,
evidence. I need
you're
evidence for
making
your
a
claim.
circular argument. I'm gonna fucking mute you. You
You
piece of
sound like you're
shit
a leftist.
British
You sound like
motherfucker.
you're a leftist. You're a lefty, mate. You're a lefty. It's okay. You're one of these like new Christians like who fucking accepts gays can be Christian. I allow a gay to be a fucking Catholic priest, man. Yeah. Yeah. You're pro homosexual, right? I bet you would allow a woman to be your father.
He probably encourages like LGBT flags around churches.
Yeah, exactly. He allows women to fucking lead the church. He does. That's what he does.
Yeah,
He's gonna fucking
he does sound that way.
All right, so Mr. Cobbett, have you found the references yet? Mr. Cobbett, we're 10 minutes in. All right, Mr. Cobbett. It's clipped. We're going to post it online. White nationalist claims he's a Christian. What a loser. Okay, all right. All right, what are the references? Where are the references, sir?
What was the
I mean,
what
where
was
do
the
you want to
standard?
start? Do you want to start in? Do you want to start in 1873? Where do you want to start? Do you want to start
Sure.
before then?
Sure, go ahead. Make your argument.
So, was the argument on the Pope in 1870 didn't say that why are these dogs allowed to have a voice in Rome?
Where's the reference?
Are you are you a leftist, mate?
No, so
References.
I can give you references, but since you're the one that's making the claim, I'm gonna allow you to substantiate it first. So far, you haven't been able to substantiate any of your claims so far. I have
I'll give
particular
you Bible
references, though.
verses. Oh, so you know the references, and you're still. I mean, ISP, you tried to fucking
Well,
come in. I'll let
well,
ISP.
there
I'll
was
give ISP.
something. There was something before Catholic Jewish dialogue in Nostra Aetat, and there was, and I forgot what it was called because I don't speak Latin. I only had a year of it, and I'm not Catholic, and I wasn't raised Catholic. So, obsequious something none. It was an old standard, and that was, I think
That's the
maybe that was
papacies,
used.
yeah, the papacies.
Yeah. So,
And
and
it
I
says,
forgot what.
do not associate with the Jews. You're right. You're 100% right. But he won't accept it. He wants the reference. He wants the page for the fucking Latin, but he a fucking pussy, mate.
No, I don't know when Catholic, as far as I know, Catholic Jewish dialogue is Nostra Aetat, Vatican II stuff.
No,
Um,
I mean, there's always been Catholic and Jewish dialogue. It goes all the way back to the 12th century and Talmudic Judaism. Like most of the secret societies and the Catholic elite have been colluding since the Middle Ages. But you guys wouldn't know about
right.
that. But I mean, as far as particular references go, there has been, I guess, there are anti-Semite Catholics who try to claim that perfidious Jews is to be interpreted in an exclusive way. But that is not the meaning of perfidious Jew. The meaning of perfidious Jew is specifically referring to the unfaithfulness of the Jewish people, quote
I,
unquote ancient Israelites. So like their
Cath-
prophets as well accused them, the nation of Israel, of being unfaithful, right? Called them the whore of Babylon, etc. So like Ezekiel, Isaiah, they all call them the whore of Babylon.
yeah, well, when they came back,
So
uh,
that's what's
they
referred to
started
as the
selling off the
perfidiousness of the
priesthood.
Jews. So in the Good Friday prayer, so like during the Holy Triduum, we refer to in the Latin. There's a phrase that refers to them as the perfidious Jews. John the 23rd removed that phrase during Vatican II, and then Pope
Yeah.
Benedict the 16th put that phrase back in to the Latin Rite. So you can't maintain that that phrase perfidious Jew is exclusive of Jews at all. It's just it's a reference to the unfaithfulness of the ancient Israelites.
Yeah. So it's time. There's time dependent. But what were the best practices related to Jews? And it seems that when I'm talking about
I
Catholic
think
Jewish
it's pretty
dialogue, I'm talking.
clear in history. I think it's pretty clear in history. There was a time in the Middle Ages when usury was understood in a very materialistic way, where Catholics were not allowed to practice usury or charge interest on loans, basically. And that way of transacting, the Jews obviously that were part of the diaspora in Europe, not only kings, but the Pope himself also took advantage of Jewish bankers. It wasn't until later that people stopped caring for that distinction and even Christians started practicing usury. So it's like, where do you draw that line?
Mhm.
So, like, you
Uh,
can't say that Jews and Christians weren't doing business with each other. We were.
Yeah, that you're stuck in history. I'm asking about Catholic Jewish dialogue from Nostra Aetate.
Nostra
And
Aetate, there's nothing
when I
unorthodox
say
about it
best
at all.
practices related to the Jews, I'm not talking about trading bushels of wheat here. I'm
So
talking about
there's
how do you
different.
treat them? Do you treat them as errant cousins that worship the same God,
No, they're
or do
like
you
a. They're
treat
yeah.
them as
No, yeah. We worship the same God. So like,
well
I
as
have
of
more
when?
problems with Nostra Aetate and what it says about Islam, because I don't think in the case of Islam, I don't think you can maintain
That's a change of subject.
that the Muslims believe in the same God. They're monotheistic. We can recognize them as monotheistic, but just because our worldview is going to say that, oh, only the Christian God is the real God, therefore, if somebody else wants to say that they have a monotheism, therefore they implicitly believe in the same explicit God. That's stupid. That's philosophically unsustainable. But
I guess I'm
I
listening.
think that ambiguity does exist in both Lumen Gentium 16 and Nostra Aetate. But as far as Christianity's relationship to Judaism, Jesus is literally the fulfillment of the Old Testament.
Yeah, well,
So
you're what I think
there
I
is
think
a
William
necessary hermeneutic of continuity there.
I think uh, I think William is trying to isolate this to the 18th century versus or the 19th century versus the 20th
Yeah,
century.
I think William
So
is
that's
woefully
why
ignorant on the issues. That's why he
we're
can't
gonna have to
substantiate
pick
his
a
claims.
millennium. We're gonna have to pick a millennium, and within the 19th and 20th century, uh, I think what he said is that he's read the ecumenical council documents, but he couldn't provide them for you on a
Yeah,
Saturday night.
because he's an idiot.
It's because I'm an
But
idiot.
he's
It's because
read them.
I'm
He
fucking.
said
Yeah.
he read them. He's read them.
So
I've known this
he
guy for a
doesn't know
long
about
time.
Marcionism, and he can't substantiate his original claim, which is that his question was, so what do you guys think about the papacy and the Jews? And I was like,
Yeah, the
so
papacy
what's your
says
actual fucking
do not
claim?
associate
Yeah.
with the Jews.
Well,
It says
it
that.
seems to
It
me
clearly
in the
says that.
19th century, the relationship between the Catholic and the Jew was very different than the relationship after 1965.
I
So
mean,
that's the issue,
I
and
mean,
how
pre
that
like World
affects.
War. Wait, did the
I mean,
Pope
there
like
was
pre World
definitely
War?
prejudice. The
Hold up,
prejudice like
hold.
goes back to like the Middle
You
Ages.
don't have to go to negative attributes here,
Like, have you
because
guys
you can't talk
have
about
you read
truth.
like Shakespeare's The Merchant in Venice?
Yeah, yeah. Shakespeare's an anti-Semite.
I wouldn't say that he's an anti-Semite,
Oh,
but
well, I would. I would say he's an
he's
anti-Semite.
definitely
I
prejudiced.
would say even. I would say like Shakespeare's an anti-Semite. I would say Charles Dickens in Oliver Twist is an anti-Semite. A lot of the greatest English writers are anti-Semites. Like this is fucking like, easily proven. Have you read
Yeah, I
Oliver
mean that
Twist?
might be a problem, right? But that might be a problem more so with English
I
people
mean, I
in
wouldn't say it's a
Judaism
problem.
than it is
I
with
wouldn't say it's a
Christianity and
problem.
Judaism. That's the thing.
I wouldn't say.
You know, like your old world Eurocentric way of looking at the world is just not sustainable.
What the
I mean,
hell are
like,
you
look at
It's just
like.
a
talking about?
form of racism, sir.
Wait, so I would say like in 1292 when Longshanks kicked the Jews out, he looked at Jews as the devil, and you went as far to say that Jews and Christians follow the same God. I mean, how do Jews and Christians follow the same God when Jews look at Jesus Christ? That's blasphemy. If you don't accept Jesus Christ, where Jews don't, how do they accept the same God when Jews reject Jesus?
Yeah,
How are they
but that's
following the
the
same God? I don't
irony.
understand.
That's the
Explain
irony
that
of
to
the
me.
passion narrative
Explain that to me.
itself.
You just said
Okay, I'm
Jews
trying
and
to explain
Christians.
it to you. I'm trying to explain it to you.
Okay, explain to me when
So
Jews reject
here's
Jesus.
the
How
yeah.
are they
So the
following the same God?
irony is of the passion narrative, right? Is that's literally what the story is about. They tried to get him on blasphemy charges, but they couldn't substantiate it. So
How
what
are
did
they
they
following
have
the
to
same God
do?
when they
So
reject him?
they brought him to Pontius Pilate. They brought him to the Romans and accused him of a political crime, not a religious one.
Well, I'd
So
like to go to
if
the
you
They
year
couldn't
one
substantiate from
twenty
their
five
own
A.D.
theology at the time to make a
wait, let
case for
ISP
how
finish.
Jesus,
You're
what
interrupting
Jesus
ISP.
was saying
Let
was
Mr. ISP
blasphemous.
finish. Let him
They
finish.
couldn't substantiate it.
You
That's
won't
why
let
they were like,
ISP finish.
okay, they were like, fuck
Let
this, let's
ISP
take him to the
finish.
Romans and tell the Romans that he's claiming to be our king.
Let ISP finish, pussy.
No,
Hold
no,
on.
no, no, no. This is a conversation between me and you right now, William.
Yeah.
You're running away from the debate, and you
No,
just
I'm not running
lost.
away from the debate.
So
I just said the Jews are the devil.
maybe we just attribute the anti-Semitism that you find in English culture, in English
This isn't
literature, maybe that's just isolated to English
No, I
people
find it
and
in
Jews.
I find it in
Maybe
French
we could
culture as
just
well.
say,
And
well,
Judaism and
English
lies, Martin
people,
Luther.
German people
I've already
are
bang it up.
in particular racist against Jews historically.
Wait, well, what about in
I wouldn't
France?
I
What about
Right.
wouldn't
in France?
necessarily
You
say
are
Okay,
that
with
just because you're
Islam.
English, you're Christian. I'm
okay.
not
So
gonna
what about in
grant you that.
France?
I'm not gonna fucking grant you that at all. That's a very Eurocentric way of looking at
Wait,
Christianity.
so what?
You're just gish galloping at this point.
That's not Giscard. No, because
You haven't
Come
substantiated
on.
anything. You're just fucking gish galloping.
Oh,
I'm
you don't
fucking
just
muting you.
have it.
Yeah, we're done. You're stupid. You're a stupid, ingrate Englishman. That's what you are.
The Jews worship the same God. That's all I hear you saying. And then
Yeah.
then you
No,
go
we
back
worship the same God as the Jews.
you
Have
go
you?
back to the
So
first
ISP, I'm
century.
gonna flip it on you now because William
Yeah.
hasn't been able to intelligently
I've
address
known William for a
my
long time,
claim.
and
So
I'm
my
trying to act as
claim has been
moderator, but I
ISP,
guess I could be
ISP,
your opponent.
ISP. Are you familiar with what Marcionism is?
No.
Okay, you're getting muted.
Yeah, dude. You're getting muted, bro.
So we have two fucking anti-Semitic white national idiots who don't even know what Marcionism is. So these are two people that are claiming to be Christian and they don't even understand what the early church heresies are about. They don't even understand one of the first and earliest church heresies, which is Marcionism. So don't fucking claim to be a Christian if you don't fucking know anything about the early church or the first seven ecumenical councils and what they were about. Again, this conversation is recorded. It's fucking going online because it's great content to show exactly the difference between white nationalism and Christianity.
Dummies.
Yeah, what a bunch of dum dums.